Hello and welcome to Newsfeed on Trust TV. I am Dorcas Yakubuzala, bringing you trending stories that people are talking about and sharing around the globe today. Tinubu not impressed with your performance, Minister tells Super Eagle players. Supreme Court verdict marks end of distraction, says Fubura. Police arrest 17, recover 10 corpses in Mangu. And on the foreign scene, Hamas says it will respect ICJ verdict and release Israeli captives if Israel does the same. Now, top on what's trending, River State Governor Siminalayi Fubara has said his victory at the Supreme Court has laid to rest the legal battles that added to the distractions his administration grappled with in the last 8 months. He, however, declared his resolve to remain committed to the purpose for which he was elected, saying he would not allow anything to distract governance of the state. The Supreme Court on Thursday dismissed an appeal by the All Progressive Congress candidate in the River State governorship election, Tonye Cole. Now, a netizen said, "Congratulations, sir. We believe in your ability to govern the state." Another said, "Congratulations, Mr. Governor. Continue the good work in our dear state and country." A guy said, "Congratulations, man of the people, and welcome to the Day for Glory Reign 2024 with your deputy. You are all welcome." Now in Plateau State, Police Command has paraded 17 suspects arrested in connection with the killings in Mangu and Okos local government areas on Christmas Eve and this week's killing in some communities in Mangu local government area. The Assistant Inspector General of Police in charge of Zone 4, AIG Ibong Enyibio, disclosed this while parading the suspects to newsmen at the police headquarters in Jos, the Plateau State capital, on Thursday. He was represented by the Public Relations Officer of the Plateau State Police Command, DSP Alfred Alabo. Alabo said the command successfully repelled an attack on villages in Mangu local government area on Wednesday, following intelligence about a planned attack on the Intam community and the ASTC company in Mangu local government area. Now, responding to this, a netizen said, "So they gave them seats after such killings." A lady said they should ask them why they were doing it. Now, still in Plateau State, the defense headquarters on Thursday debunked the allegation that it is taking sides in the operation in Mangu town of Mangu local government area of Plateau State. The DHQ said this while responding to the allegation made by the chairman of the Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN, in Mangu, Reverend Timothy Daluk. A netizen said, "Thanks to our military for restoring calm in our country. Any utterance that can foil violence should be investigated irrespective of who spit it out." Another said, "If you talk, they will arrest you. This country is turning into an autopilot. They say we should say the truth. Again, it's a crime." Someone opined, "Let nothing happen to the man, Sha, because we all know he is saying the truth." Well, it's left for the DHQ to respond and tell us whether it's true or false. Now, suspected ritualists have kidnapped and killed a pupil of St. Joseph's African Church Primary School, Odo-Otu Odigbe, in Ijebu North local government area of Ogun State. It was gathered that the incident happened during school hours earlier this week. Details of the incident are still sketchy at the time of filing this report, but it was gathered that the 8-year-old girl went to the toilet within the school and did not return to class. Her mutilated corpse was later found with some of her body parts, including both wrists and a leg, reportedly missing. The executive chairman of the Ijebu Northeast local government, Honorable Badejo Folusho, on Wednesday, January 24th, visited the school in respect of the unfortunate incident. From the school, he proceeded to see one of the community stakeholders, Baba Atayese, for discussions on some identified challenges and how to find solutions to them. Now, a netizen said, "There is a pandemic going on in Ogun State and it's got out of hand. The whole state needs to be fumigated." Another said, "Arrest everyone in that school, all the teachers plus the headmaster or mistress. What kind of story is this? 8 years old?" A lady said, "What was this little child's offense? Even the innocence of children couldn't soften your heart. This is so sad." Well, this is indeed sad. We pray that her soul rests in perfect peace. Then over to Enugu, where the police have said that the woman didn't die of domestic violence. A police investigation report has revealed that Trinitas Chiamaka Ilechukwu did not die of domestic violence. In June 2023, social media was awash with the news of the death of the late wife of Ilechukwu, which was alleged to be as a result of domestic violence meted out to her by her husband. However, according to a police report obtained by newsmen, the husband did not unleash domestic violence on his wife. The report stated that the mother of two had liposuction surgery on the 25th of May 2023 at the Realigned Aesthetic Clinic, Enugu. The police report added that the death report of Chiamaka Trinitas Ilechukwu Okafor from Niger Foundation Hospital, Enugu, dated 12 June 2023, revealed that she passed on due to complications from her surgery. Now, responding to that, a lady said, "I heard this woman's story. Yes, she did liposuction. However, the husband beat her and kicked her stomach several times, knowing she is yet to recover from her surgery. She died from complications." Another said, "I hope the husband wasn't body shaming her until she got fed up and decided to do the surgery." Another opined, "It's important we stop body shaming women or humans, please. This is one of the reasons some go for surgery." Now let's take a short break, and when we come back, you see what the police has to say about same-sex marriage. Stay tuned. Welcome back, it's Newsfeed. Now, Lagos has been ranked as the 19th best city to visit in the world, according to Time Out that publishes guides and magazines. Apart from Lagos, South Africa's Cape Town ranked 2nd and Ghana's Accra 44th were the only African cities that featured on the list. Time Out said it drew its conclusions from a survey of more than 20,000 city dwellers around the world, along with its network of editors. Now, responding to that, a netizen said, "This is a good news. For those who are saddened by this news and only want to hear something negative about us, I am sorry about your loss." A guy said, "This is good news that I wish to happen, but I understand this news." Another opined, "Well, if that makes Nigerians happy, then good for them. You literally can believe whatever you want as long as it makes you happy." Now, same-sex marriage is strictly prohibited in Nigeria. Police sent a reminder days after video of Kyo Nigerians talking about their sexuality went viral, following recent trend on social media where some individuals who identify as Kyo were visibly encouraging and associating themselves with activities perceived to be unnatural in light of Nigerian laws, and the Nigerian police force has come out to remind Nigerians that same-sex marriage within the country remain illegal. In a statement released on January 25th, the spokesperson of the force, Olumuyiwa Adejobi, said in accordance with the Nigerian Criminal Code Act applicable in southern states, unnatural offences are prohibited under sections 214 to 217. Adejobi went on to state that it is important to understand and adhere these laws, as any violation will be met with due legal processes. Now, someone commented and said, "This law is audio law, I beg. How many people flaunt it for gram, day and night?" Another said, "Please tell me, because they fool this comment section defending and asking questions like it is the main problem bothering us in this country." A guy said, "This is Africa. We have culture and we forbid it. Even to the law and to the gods of our land, it is an abomination. Anyone who wants to do that should go to a foreign country. But if you want a broken head, then try it in Nigeria. No need to inform police self. Body go tell you." Now in sport, President Bola Tinubu has urged the Super Eagles to improve their performance and do better in the final stages of the ongoing African Cup of Nations in Côte d'Ivoire. Tinubu's message was through the Minister of Sport, John Eno, who spoke to the players from Abuja via Zoom Wednesday night in Abidjan. According to Eno, the president was not too impressed with the showing of the team during the group stage. Now responding, team captain Ahmed Musa thanked the sports minister, but also called on the president to come and see them play live, saying it will serve as a motivation to the players. The Super Eagles will play the indomitable Lions of Cameroon in the last 16 of the tournament on Saturday in Abidjan. Now responding to that, a netizen said, "We the citizens are not happy the way the country is going." Another said, "That coach needs to be sacked with an immediate effect." Someone said, Nigerians are not happy the way costs of living want to kill the living in Nigeria. Now on to a tragic story in India, where tragedy struck when a 5-year-old boy diagnosed with terminal cancer was drowned as his family tried to cure him with water from the river Ganges. A local media reported that the child died after being held underwater for too long in the river in hope of finding a miracle cure. They added that the parents were chanting prayers as his aunt held him under the water. The family had reportedly traveled from their home in Delhi to Haridwar on Tuesday to perform the ceremony and pray for the unnamed victim. A netizen said, I hope they are also taken back there to be cured for their madness in the same river. A lady said, imagine killing your own child with your own hands. And someone said, see what superstition does. All those who call miracle streams and river finders in Nigeria will come out and find excuse for this backward mentality. Other people will try to invest in research, but every time some of us will be looking for a miracle. Well, we pray the soul of the deceased rest in perfect peace. And now in Gaza, the International Court of Justice, ICJ, has moved to decide whether to impose emergency measures on Israel as requested by South Africa. South Africa has accused Israel of committing genocide against the Palestinian people and has asked the ICJ to intervene. One of the emergency measures that the ICJ could order is an immediate halt to the hostilities between Israel and Hamas, the militant group that controls Gaza. According to reports, Hamas has welcomed this possibility and has made a surprising offer. If the ICJ rules for a ceasefire and Israel respects it, Hamas will also stop firing rockets and release all the Israeli captives it holds in Gaza. Now, the netizen said, South Africa seems to be crying more than the bereaved. Or how on earth would a country leave its own problem and carry another person's problem on its head? Someone said, for the interest of civilians, let the war end. A guy said, to everything, there's a proportional reaction. Israel is only reacting to Hamas's action. However, Israel should know that the world contains both those who cannot act but watch things taking place, those who are not cautious of events and those who make things happen. Therefore, for the sake of both those who can't act and those who are not cautious of events, Israel should cease fire and accept 2 states. And that's all we have for you on Newsfeed today. Follow us and subscribe to all our social media platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X. Until next time, goodbye.